what's the reports again of this place? Will there be a girl here? Well, they say it's a portal.
No.
Jeez.
Now, many places we do, things that really aren't documented events, but the Newburg Inn is a little different. The express times here, eerie events at the Newburg Inn. So what's so eerie about this inn? Well, many psychics have been through here and entities have been seen, okay? We just entered the room where a African-American gentleman is seen greeting individuals. Over by the bar is a Native American, something we're going to test tonight. And along those lines as well, up in the attic, there is a legend that a Native American was hanged up there. So we brought a little rope. We're going to test that theory tonight. So we're going to try to have a little fun with that if we can. Full body apparitions, EVPs galore, footsteps running across the ceiling, maybe running from Native Americans during the French and Indian War. The searchers we're pretty excited tonight. Okay, we've had a great string of luck over the past couple of weeks. It was a great summer. We're really excited tonight to take advantage of this wonderful place and very eerie place. Rumor has it there are 35 spirits on this premise at this moment. We're going to look to find a few of them and document that. Let's have a great night.
Once Jason, Jake, and Sarah finish setting up the equipment in the attic, they meet up with Mike, Chris, and Brian downstairs. It was during this time, before the investigation had even begun and when no one was in the attic, that two EVPs are captured by the digital audio recorders. Are these the voices of two of the many spirits that are alleged to haunt the Newburg Inn?
If there's anybody here, again, my name is Mike, Chris, this is Brian, we are brothers. We were invited here tonight to try to make contact with whoever and whomever is in this restaurant. I'll start with the little girl. Are you here? I've heard you frequent this bar area. It's okay to come out and talk with us. We just want to have a chat. When you go upstairs, like me and him, when we got the upstairs run through from Sarah, in the attic and the second floor, you get like, as soon just going up the steps, I don't know if it's the steps or the temperature change, but my head, like, instantly I was like dizzy. And then once you're walking around the second floor, the unevenness of the floor is insane. And like, you almost feel off balance. And then the same thing with the attic, it's just so like tight and like, you just feel like you have like a headache or you just don't feel right when you're up there.
If you get yourself alone, you start walking around, you feel
creepy in the sense that you feel like something's with you, or an energy, or just because it's tight spaces and you don't claustrophobic.
Every time you move, you're turning around a corner.
Right, you have that, I don't know, turn on the next corner type of feeling.
And there's so many different like small levels to the place.
Yeah, it's a trippy place. You want to go into this room? Into the back cubbies here?
As Brian, Michael, and Chris investigated the main dining area, Jason, Jake, and Sarah were experiencing a series of unexplainable events in the attic. Due to a malfunction with Jason's handheld video camera, the team was forced to rely on a secondary recording device to document the events, some of which seemed to focus on Sarah. the newest member of the team.
How low does that go?
I heard that on the roof.
That,
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Oh shit! I'm
Sounded like
freaking.
someone just walked on the roof.
Yeah. You didn't bump the chair, did you?
No, because I was right up here.
And I was on the corner, so I wouldn't have been hearing it.
Can we hear you on the roof again? Just want to talk to you.
Maybe you are a family trying to escape from an Indian attack. Are you the ones running on the roof?
Indian hatch. That was for like sniping them.
That and the escape.
For the Indians to escape?
No,
for the families of Indians with found.
Yeah, so a lot of times what the Indians would do is they set the place on fire.
Gotcha. So that would kind of make sense.
Yeah,
You
with
know,
them running on the
trying to
roof.
escape.
Yep. Are you reliving a fear that you had to live with your entire life? Fear of being attacked? Alright, what the is that over there? No, it was noises. Like, no, it was this. This is what it sounded like. Like this.
No, just right now. That actually felt like a pull.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like there's a spot, but I was right
That's
here.
not going to pull it.
No.
Alright, well, so Sarah, just the document, we were coming over here, I heard what sounded like there, I mean, there's a lot of insulation, and it just sounded like someone was running or scratching the insulation, and Sarah was coming over. And
Oh, yeah, and I was just kind of hunching over, and it actually felt like somebody just pulled my hair up, and so
okay,
there's nothing there.
I'm getting a 1.3.
1.3. It's like they're giving us like this little taste of just little things, but things are happening. Are you jealous of Sarah?
1.4, 1.5, 1.7,
Oh,
1.6.
oh,
I was getting this feels like at 1.5. What?
God, you are the hot spot.
Hey, now.
Are you attracted to Sarah?
I hope it's not. Somebody trying to scalp me.
Anyone here with us right now? I heard a shadow figure comes into this room. You make yourself known to some people. Again, I have this green light in front of me. In front of Brian, if you can walk up to that green light, make it flash to orange or red. That lets us know you're here.
While Brian, Michael, and Chris investigate downstairs, the digital audio recorder placed in the salad bar room picks up this faint and creepy whisper. Is it a spirit at the Newburg Inn whispering the name of one of the team members?
Did you guys get any video upstairs or no?
Yeah, we
Okay.
got about
What is going on?
we got about 18
upstairs?
minutes, and then it started to go, and then it might be the heat though, because his was going too.
Can
And then
the heat-
as soon as we got down from the attic and we got there, it started working again, and then it lasted like 4 minutes, and then it went off again.
But on my little
You hear
handheld,
it bang?
I did hear a bang back here.
What about when you guys were up there? Because we've been doing the whole knocking stuff.
Yeah, we've been. I mean,
No.
We can't hear anything.
No, you
Okay.
can't even
upstairs.
hear you.
But
So
Yeah.
to be honest, it was a bunch of stuff
just,
that was.
yeah, just let him.
We'll let you go up.
Thank
It's
you.
very dusty, so be careful if you're gonna sit down and you know try to brush off the seat because it's it's everywhere.
You do know how dirty that chair is, right?
Oh.
Yeah, dude,
Wait for
that
it.
one's like one of the nastiest ones.
You're riding in the back with the equipment.
Oh, God.
You better get your
guys.
right one. There you go.
You guys saw me going for it. Like, really nice. That's a really dirty chair.
Yeah,
I'll
and
tell
I
you
got it
what,
on the
it's,
camera too.
It got pretty creepy.
Is
up
it
there.
just the attic?
We were no. Oh, how about the K2?
Yeah, this thing.
Yeah. Holy shit.
What have you been experiencing with the K2? Because
what we've been experiencing.
We've been
There
in
was
red.
like responses.
Oh, when the red?
Responses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it actually had it lit fully. And because at one point I said, and I was just talking to them, I was like, you guys just want to leave. And as soon as I said that, it lit right up.
We were asking it to do certain things, you know, to show up the light. I mean, it was 3 deep.
Yeah.
3 deep all the way to the orange, and then she said that and went right up to the red.
Okay.
I want you to know that every one of us up here is very friendly. And we really encourage you to come up to us, talk to us, touch us, let us know that you're here in any way that you want to do it. Anything that you have to do to make contact, you have our full permission to do. If it means using our energy, if it means touching us, making yourself known visually.
I don't know. That drumming sounds weird.
It was a boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it was steady. It didn't seem like a car.
If it was a car, it would increase and then decrease, you know.
You looked up at the same time I heard it.
Yeah, because I didn't want to say anything, but you kind of shook your head at me before I said anything. You would think though.
Like it would increase as they come closer and then decrease as
Did it increase? I mean, it didn't really increase to me. It was just a.
Steady. It was only happened like once, maybe twice. Boom, boom, boom.
No, I heard it longer than that.
And then I heard it go boom, 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 boom. And that was it. Again, there
Wait,
was.
shh.
You hear it right there.
Right now?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, it's like there in the background.
I don't hear anything.
Wait.
I can catch you. Don't touch anything right there, camera. Again, this is Michael. I'm Michael. This is my brother Brian and Chris. Feel free to use our energy to make a noise. You can touch us anywhere on our body. If you come forward to me, this green light will turn from green to orange or red. Can you do that for me now?
Let's go down there.
Alright, go ahead. No, I'm stay back here. My brothers are going to be leaving me on this side of the attic alone. If you'd like to come up and touch me or talk to me, feel free. I just want to know that you're here with me.
You know the drill by now. We have voice recorders that can hear you speak. We have video recorders that can see you. And we are here to have you use our energy, have you touch us, have you scratch us. Are you friendly or hostile?
After leaving the room on the second floor, Chris, Michael, and Brian head up into the attic. While Brian and Chris conduct their own investigation on one side, Michael performs a private EVP session away from his brothers at the other end. While Michael is unaware of it at the time, his digital audio recorder picks up this creepy EVP. Is this a spirit trying to answer Michael's question?
What's your name? I'm Michael.
The only thing different about them was that they had a girl.
Is it the girl you want to talk to? Is it the girl you like playing with?
Well, if they experience something downstairs right now with Sarah, then yeah.
And a little girl. Little
Just
girl,
go black with that video. Not like turn off or shut it. Like shut the.
This is what we're saying?
Shut the screen you're using.
Oh.
I want like darkness.
Why don't you just set up a good spot and then I'll sit there for just 10 minutes and get it.
Because I don't want to waste battery power. Because we got to set up the spirit box later. I'll just shut it off completely.
While investigating in the attic, Brian, Michael, and Chris decide to shut off their video camera in an attempt to conserve battery power. During this video blackout, Brian, for the first time during the night's investigation, begins to ask questions. At one point, Brian asked the question, "Do you want us to leave?" Moments later, Brian, Michael, and Chris hear, at the far end of the attic and without the aid of headphones or digital audio devices, what sounds like an intelligent response.
What are you doing right now? Is this your house? Do you want us to leave? Whoa.
You were just asking questions and down. It sounded like a cough, like a whoo.
I sounded.
I didn't make a
who.
Yeah, I had kind of like a hmm.
See, I just thought it was like a cough.
I didn't make a call.
I heard it loud and clear in this thing.
Yeah, it was loud and clear.
Can you do that again?
I want to believe that was you right now. So based on that, we want a little bit more now. God damn, I wish I was recording.
The who?
Yeah.
Well, we got this here, which I know we got it on. I got Jason's over there, which is over by the steps.
Alright, can we quickly talk about this motion detector then? What was that about? That motion detector only goes off, remember you
When the door opens.
When you open the door from the downstairs stairwell to the second floor.
No, it's not a motion sensor on the ground. It's wired to the door.
Oh, the door has to actually
The door has
open?
to open for it to go off.
Okay. Well, we heard a motion detector. It's pretty clearly everyone heard it.
We can check it when we go down. Oh.
Yeah.
I think it was shuffling.
First sounded like a bit of then it sounded like it was down back there. Could be the pipes.
That's good. You're getting closer to us.
We're hearing you now.
We have a seat right next to us. Come sit down with us.
We're starting to believe you're up here. Is that because we were talking about you crossing that motion sensor?
As Brian, Michael, and Chris discussed the startling disembodied voice they heard moments earlier, as well as the unexplainable beeps of the second floor door's motion detector, they are suddenly interrupted. At the far end of the attic, everyone hears what sounds like a faint and unexplainable shuffling. While the team was unaware of it at the time, it's at this moment that a digital audio recorder in the attic captured this creepy EVP. Is this a spirit telling, or warning, the team of its intentions?
Is that you? Are you back up here? Thanks for coming up.
I have an idea. Do we have a walkie to Jason, or Jake, or Sarah?
Shit. Yeah, it's running too.
What if we, because
Oh,
we're...
it actually goes to the main.
We're at 12 minutes now on the battery, so what if we told one of them
That
to...
K2 just flickered the yellow out.
It's been doing it.
So what if we tell one of them... Actually, what if we tell Sarah to get the battery from the camcorder we're not using, bring it up here, and then just have her sit here to see if it's a girl thing?
Alone?
Not with us.
As Brian, Michael, and Chris wait for Sarah to arrive in the attic, a digital audio recorder captures this unexplainable audio anomaly. Is it an earlier entity now trying to tell the team its name, or could it be a new spirit that wants its name known, and forever linked with the mysterious stories of the Newburg Inn?
It was almost immediate when we were up here before.
Yeah?
Mhm.
I mean,
We
where did
hung
you
out on
guys
the
go
second
first?
floor, and then we came up here.
When you came up here?
We were over on that side.
Yeah, that's what we did. We sat over there.
And then we started hearing noises back here.
Okay.
So then we pulled in here, and then Jason heard that material right there, like actually moving. And so we all started walking towards it, and then that's when I got touched twice. The first time was like a pat on my head, and because they have it, because I was like, what? And then I had them look above me, and then over here there was an actual like hair pull.
Really?
I mean, Christopher and I heard. Was it you or Michael and I heard downstairs in the one room? Or no, was it you?
Oh yeah, there's like bangings, almost like.
It sounded like drum. Yeah, it was like a.
Yeah, I heard it. It was like
very faint.
Yeah.
But we weren't sure if it was like the sound of like when a car passes and you can't hear when you can't hear like the words of the music, but you hear the beat, and
Right.
like we weren't sure if it was that.
Oh yeah, we heard like chanting.
Oh yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
It was like Muslim like chanting or Jewish like prayer.
Yeah.
We heard like that.
Hang out back
Well,
here
that's
and touch
a.
Sarah. Can you touch me too? Maybe pull my
That's
hair as
definitely
well?
something that they caught up here in the attic was chanting. Like they thought it was like more tribal, but it was like.
It was going on for like 10 seconds. It was.
Yeah.
That's why we thought it might have been in a car outside, like a rap song, but you couldn't hear the music.
We heard a noise down here earlier. Are you back here in this part of the attic? Are you afraid to come forward? Can you make another noise for us like you did before? So when me, my brothers, Rick, Chris, and Brian were upstairs in the attic, we heard a single beep from the door. The doors have a sensor on them, so when a door opens or closes, it sounds like this. We heard the one single beep. We had Sarah come up, bring us something, and it would two beeps because she came in through this door and then this door. So in order for it to be one beep, we never shut this door to the attic when we went up. This door is looking exactly like this. So the only way you get one single beep would be if this door was opened. As you'll see, if the door opens like this, it'll make that beep. So the only way for it to get that one single beep would be for someone to come in through this door. Now, we're still kind of stumped on what it could be, but it's racking our brains right now. Pretty weird.
Alright, so when we were upstairs, me and Brian started asking questions. And during the EVP sessions, we thought we heard something in the far left corner of the attic. And it sounded like a soft.
Well, don't tell him.
So
Okay, don't tell me.
let's see what you think it was.
Well, Brian, you're gonna have to clean up your language in that one. But that clearly is answering your question. Do you want to leave, or what did you say?
Do you want us to leave?
Do you want us to leave? And clear as day, you hear who? And it's definitely a female sound. So if you guys want to hear it, I mean, this is pretty good stuff.
And I heard it through this, and he heard it without the aid of.
So no EVP. We're talking disembodied.
Class A. Class A.
Class A.
Oh, it's definitely Class A.
I'll have to take a listen then. Wow, that's like a big difference. The noose got smaller.
What?
The noose got smaller.
Oh, ask him about the news. Did you guys touch the
Yeah,
news?
did you guys tighten this noose up? Get out of here. Like this?
What? And it's really dangling
It's
down.
well, it's
isn't
low. You didn't tighten it up to make it smaller? Move, Jason. You didn't do that?
No.
Get the out of here. No way.
Shut up.
No,
None
that
of you
wasn't
did that.
like
You're
that.
a liar.
I swear to
You guys
God.
did
It was like that when we
was
got
like
up
this
here.
When we came up here.
Don't believe you guys.
I swear to God.
I swear to God.
Well,
No way.
there's the
No, this
IR
wasn't-
camera
Well,
right there.
Yeah, 'cause
It was hanging up.
Well,
It was
before
up
we go
higher,
home, we're
wasn't it?
watching our.
Yeah, we're watching it like instantly.
I swear to God, it was like this.
It wasn't this low.
No.
Because I was
It
able to
wasn't.
walk
And
underneath
it. Was
it.
big. The loop was big.
Yeah, it was a lot bigger than that.
Would that tighten on itself?
No.
Oh, well, no, guys.
Well, we'll see. We have an IR coming right on it, so.
Dude.
Chris, I swear to God, dude. That's why I asked.
I got freaked out. I got the chills.
I thought it was I thought it looked longer too.
Because I was oh no. I was, before when I was by myself, I just went like this. Because it was up here, and I swung it like that. You'll see me, and I swung it like this, and then I held it again. I was like up here.
Right.
And I just, so it didn't swing.
And
so
not only that, it was like this.
Oh yeah.
You know?
That's why it was so high. Cause
yeah.
I remember it was, unless, see, it could...
maybe it fell.
That's why.
It probably fell.
The weight of it?
The knot came undone.
Alright.
Well,
that's probably what
happened. The knot
happened.
came undone and it just...
Why do you guys have to debunk shit like
this? Why do you have to debunk shit like that?
That had to be it.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, I bet you it just kind of just came undone and just trapped. Because it was like up here. Something like that.
Yeah. What would make that?
I remember. It just, the knot just came, knot's come undone.
Yeah, but it's a rope. It's not like it's a piece of. It's got to fight
and it's
gravity
so humid
and
up
friction.
here. It's not going to get like if anything that's.
Oh, it's gonna stick.
Sometimes don't the.
Well, I mean that's taken.
Well, we're gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, you gotta see what the video looks like. If it does it quickly or something like that. Yeah, if there's a force behind it, or if it does it slowly.
Since an attic hanging of the Native American is one of the stories of the Newburg Inn, the team decided to use a noose as a potential trigger object. While the group did their best to debunk the unraveling of the noose, after reviewing the video, they are not ready to say it was or was not paranormal. The speed at which the noose dropped and the motion of the noose as it falls eerily resembles that of an actual hanging. Can the unraveling of the noose be explained by environmental factors and human error, or is it further evidence that there is some truth to the ghostly legends of the Newburg Inn?
Okay, we're all up here. There's a lot of energy. Are you able to use our energy? Yeah, Brian, go ahead. Brian is single.
What do you look like? Are you Native American? Are you white? Where are you from? Was that you that we heard before? We'd like to hear you again. You can use Jake's energy.
I don't know. Well, mine.
This is building up to some provocation, Mike, so...
You can possess Brian, if you'd like.
I mean, nothing's happened since you guys came back down.
Yeah.
The Newburg Inn, the night started out incredibly active for Jake, Sarah, and I up in the attic, and just extremely excited. We spent probably about an hour up there, and you know, I don't know how many personal experiences we ended up with, and you know, it's just one of those things that, and I think one of those investigations we've been waiting for, and you know, it was active, you know, a lot of things that we can't explain, and then, you know, when you guys went upstairs and captured, you know, that disembodied voice, I mean, that sent chills through my body when hearing that. So I think we're really excited to go back through, and I know I'm going to start tomorrow, start looking through The DVRs, I mean, we got hours and hours upon of DVRs to look through. The video that we have, I think we're going to be busy for some time, but all in all, it's just been a very interesting night. And thank you, Lou. We're pretty sleepy. That's it.